Hello and welcome to Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on a message from your spirit guide. So we've got 4 piles, pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So tune in to what pile feels the most resonant with you, and let's get started. Alright, pile number 1, the yellow flashlight pile. Let's see, what do we have for messages? Oh, 10 of Cups. I'm hearing, for some, it may feel like the end, but it isn't. I'm hearing either there's been an ending in your life that has made you think that you're never ever going to get out of this pattern, or you don't, like, it's sort of an ending that has just shaken you up, or it may be something big, it may be something within yourself, but it's something where you feel like you're never going to have what you truly want. And I'm hearing that you absolutely can have what you truly want. And it's like the emotional upheaval. And I'm hearing there may be a lot of emotional upheaval, either due to something that's happening in the outside world or something that's happening in the inside world. And if it's in the overt outside world or inward world, and those are connected, you can have what you want. You can definitely have what you want in your life, is what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing you may be feeling a lot of like just the Tower, and that's exactly what the energy I was picking up on. And I'm hearing it could be an inward tower, either something that's happening within you, and it's something that people may not understand, or they may understand it because it's such a, like, you know, people can see the actual, you know, effects of what's happened. Like, they can see, oh, something has really shifted in your life. And some people can see that, but other people can't. And I'm hearing if people can't, you may feel very almost gaslighted by yourself or reality, like thinking, is it really this? Is it really, like, did I really imagine this? This is so profound, or something like that, or such a change within yourself, or a change within your situation. If other people aren't perceiving it or understanding it, if you will. But what I'm hearing is that you never knew unless you went through this, or this was shaken up. So be glad it was shaken up, and it will lead to something. It will lead to the Ace of Pentacles. It will lead to the Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes in a way you can perceive, and sometimes in a way you can't perceive. And the Ace of Pentacles is about getting what you want solidly in your reality. So I'm hearing that this shakeup that you've experienced, and I'm hearing, for some, it's made you feel almost childlike and out of control. And this is not a feeling that you really, really enjoy. But it's sort of like something had to shake you to your core. Something had to, okay, and I pulled out the Death card here. Something had to really, I'll put that right here because I think that's kind of the central theme of the reading. Something really being shaken up. And let's see, what is it that could have been shaken up? It's sort of like your whole foundation. It could be something like losing a house, losing a job, losing a significant other. It could also be losing a friend. It could also be like losing a parent, something like that. But it also could be losing your perceptions of who you thought other people to be. And therefore, what does that mean for you in the context of how you are? And the Emperor doesn't like to be, it's like you want to feel the Emperor, which is somebody who wants to feel in control of their reality, but it's sort of like you don't know how to do that now, is what I'm hearing. And it's like but basically what you want to create, you're in this state right now, the Seven of Cups state, where you're just like, how do I decide what I want now? And I'm hearing that you have more clarity than you think. You just have to go beyond your sort of mind stuff, your mind chatter, and figure out what that clarity is. Because the Seven of Cups is about choices, which can be a very good thing. But the downside of it is that sometimes we feel we're not confident to make these choices. We're not confident to create a new reality. But I'm hearing that you are confident to create a new reality. You just don't know it yet. So it's about connecting to these energies, and then you will finally have the Six of Wands and the Emperor, the Victory. You will have those as well too. I'm hearing, what is it a way that you can move out of this energy? Because I'm hearing you're really not liking this energy of being sort of stuck, and it's sort of like you do this by let's see, I started for 4 from the bottom. You do this by embracing your emotions fully. That's what I hear with the Queen of Cups. That's how you get over this Tower moment, is you embrace your emotions fully. That's what you do. You embrace your emotions and your feelings fully, and that's how you, because they're both cup cards, the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So the question is, how do you make this decision? How do you make this decision with like what to choose, what to create in your life, who to trust even? That's a big thing too, like who to trust. And you do that by fully feeling and excavating your emotions. That's how you fully understand who to trust. That's how you fully how you fully do that, is by fully embracing your emotions. And then you'll have the victory, and you will have a sense of accomplishment, is what I'm hearing. You'll finally have that sense of accomplishment. Let's see what else. And for some, I'm hearing it has to do with getting in touch with prior emotions with the Six of Cups. Even like that's how you can stop warring with the Four of Swords. It's sort of like by connecting to like prior emotions that I'm hearing that aren't always that pleasant. I'm hearing that sometimes these kind of emotions can make you feel like out of control, and not like the Emperor, not like somebody who's fully in control. But I'm hearing that you don't have to go back to square one. I'm hearing that for some, it's sort of like this energy of like, I'm afraid to go back to square one. I'm afraid to lose. I'm afraid if I lose this, I'll lose everything. But I'm hearing you won't lose everything. You won't basically, you won't, because what's happened is creating a solid foundation for the future. That's what I'm hearing, a solid foundation. It's what's happened is kind of, whether you know it or not, it could have, for some of you, brought you out of the Hanged Man or the Hanged One in this deck state. Like it's sort of shaking you out of that. And I'm hearing that you'll make your transition very smooth, or smoother at least, by excavating to the energies. And I'm hearing not fearing, with the Three of Swords, not fearing emotional pain, like the Queen of Cups, not fearing that kind of emotional pain. And by fully feeling it, you will transcend it. You will actually transcend these kind of negative emotions. You will fully transcend them, and basically create the life that you want. And a life that you want is fully in touch with your emotions. I'm hearing the page of we've got the Queen of Cups, but we've got the Page of Cups, and it's fully in touch with your, like, or not really your emotions, but like, well, yeah, your emotions, but it's sort of like once you get in touch with your emotions, it's sort of like you'll feel what is truly like in line with you. That's what I'm hearing. That will feel truly what is aligned with you. So I'm hearing that you are closer to this ultimate alignment than you think. You are definitely closer to this ultimate alignment. And I mean, do not fear, because something that you truly love, and I got the Two of Cups here, something that you truly love is closer than you think in terms of a person, even a hobby, even something that's, yeah, something that's truly beneficial to you. Because I'm hearing you're kind of searching for that thing that's truly beneficial, and you can definitely have that. You can have that, and you can have people that resonate with you that are more balanced and always of your life being completed and then being into this new reality. So that's about pile number 1. Now pile number 2. What do we have for pile number 2? The red flashlight pile. I'm hearing you're very angry about something. Interesting. And I've got the Ace of Cups here, so that's emotions. And then the red. So I'm hearing there could be a lot of anger about something in your reality that is not seeming to budge. It's not seeming to turn into another reality. But what I'm hearing is that to move beyond this, it's sort of like I'm hearing one of the things you could do possibly is to sort of allow other people to be of assistance to you in, sort of cover that up right there, in different ways than you thought, or something, or allowing the right people. I'm hearing that the right people are not difficult. I'm hearing you've encountered a lot of difficult people, like difficult partners, difficult friends, difficult bosses, and I'm hearing the right, you're done with it, and I'm hearing you're right for being done with it, because the right people are not difficult. They don't let the Strength card here. They don't make you feel like you constantly have to be on top of them and sort of watch them like a child or something. Like the right people in your life, they're equal type people, and they want to be there for you. The right people. So I'm hearing this is about like sort of creating people in your life that, I know people sometimes say in the spiritual community, oh, you want to have people that are that help you grow and maybe trigger you, and that's a good thing. But I'm hearing that you're somebody who needs to go in the opposite direction, and I'm hearing that crap fit is what I'm hearing. Like you've been it's almost like you're a strong, independent woman who has the capability to get your life together. And it's like because of that, you attract a lot of people that are just want to drain you, want to control you, want to take a piece of you, want to do something to you that isn't like good. Like I'm hearing it's something that, it seems like a very people-based reading, and it's about tempering this energy with something else. It's not about seeking out, yeah, and you may want to look that up, crap fit. I think there's some videos on it by this YouTuber who does videos. If you look that up, crap fit or something, I think it's the crappy childhood fairy or something, but it might be something like that. But it's like about, you know, people who they learn through their sort of experiences to sort of find people that aren't really suited to them, but, you know, make their life unpleasant in some way or another. And I'm hearing this is a strong pattern that you need to, with a temperance, that you need healing from, this sort of pattern. And it's sort of like about expunging something from your deeply held beliefs, and to get, and you, once you do this, you will have what you truly want. But it's almost like I see this frustration, because it's sort of like you decide what you truly don't want, but it almost feels like it brings more of it. Like if you decide, for example, I don't want people, I just use this as an example, I don't want people who stalk me or disrespect my boundaries in some way. It's like, and then you put this energetic, okay, well, this is what I'm going to create in reality. It's like the stalkers and the energetic vampires, they become more pronounced. Or, yeah, that's an example I can come up with. Or if you don't want, you know, for example, cheaters like they become more that way. So I'm hearing that this pattern is about, or can very likely shift for you, when you, okay, we've got here, interesting, Six of Swords. When you stop sort of focusing on other people, but focus on yourself. And it sounds like a cliche, and I don't mean this in the cliche way that people say this, but it's all right to, I'm hearing it's all right to want what you want and to in this life, but it's sort of like with the Six of Swords, it's sort of like, and I'm hearing another thing that I've heard, like, it's sort of like, don't go to the, and this might be a more apt way of saying this, but don't go to the hardwood store if you want milk. Don't go to the hardwood store. So I'm sort of hearing that there's sort of this pattern where you attract like the wrong, so we say the wrong type of people, and it's just, I'm hearing, just be a little bit more patient with yourself, because you're if you find sort of the right nodules in your brain, so to speak, you'll be able to shift this pattern. And it's sort of like, I see you going to a whole new dimension, where you attract people that are so much better. Like they don't seem like work. Like instead of the Seven of Wands being like this, it's like we get out of this energy. We cover it up entirely, the Seven of Wands energy, and we find people that are that truly are fitted to our life. Like they're not doing these funny things. It's just anymore. They're not, insert whatever the behavior is. And I'm hearing that in some cases this could be because of something that's happened, in your earlier life with the Five of Cups that hasn't been fully integrated. It's something like something that sort of like traumatic. And I'm hearing, once you fully excavate this, I'm hearing, do not get frustrated. Do not be frustrated, because the Seven of Pentacles can be like a frustrated energy. I'm hearing you just need to sort of release this pattern. And I can see it, like, I'm hearing that, okay, I'm seeing this image of you're very frustrated because it's like you tried to release this pattern, but people have only gotten worse. But I'm hearing that this is just, it's almost like you need to get through the thicket of this, and it can sometimes feel worse before it gets better. Like I'm hearing maybe you've excavated 60% of it, and when you excavated, it's like sort of like this last little hump they have to get over in regards to this energy field that keeps on attracting these types of people. And once you have you will get on the other side. I'm hearing, and I'm also hearing, I'm not saying not to get frustrated. I'm not saying that, because sometimes those kind of energies can help us, and anger and frustration. So, okay, I want to make sure I'm not misunderstood in this respect. I'm not saying anger. In fact, anger could be a positive thing when we use it as a fuel to move forward, right? To fully move forward. It's like Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands, and we finally move our way out of this energy. So I'm hearing, put this intention out that you fully move out of this energy. Put this strong energy out, knowing that you can move out of this energy, knowing that you can like create something better with yourself. And it's sort of like you're embodying the strength card right here, the strength energy of being, of moving through this energy. And I'm hearing that, yes, you're seeing, it's almost like I see this, you're looking at a horizon and you're finally seeing, okay, the proper ship has come in, and it's almost like you're almost afraid to think that the proper ship could come in, because it's like the ships that have come into your dock have had like rats or stinky like old fish, or the fish, but I'm hearing you're learning to wave those ships. You're learning to recognize the ships that want to dock in your harbor, so to speak, that are not suitable for you, and you can direct them. You can direct them out of your harbor, and I'm seeing finally the proper ship, the proper people, the proper energies from the proper people coming into your harbor, and I'm thinking you're almost there. So do not be, I mean, do not be discouraged, but do not feel ashamed of your anger either. Use it as fuel. Use it as fuel to get into the deepest recesses of yourself. Use it as fuel to, yeah, to get to the deepest recesses of yourself, and to fully with Eight of Cups, going to the complete energy of the Eight of Cups. I like this card. It's kind of a really, but it's an energy too, you can kind of get stuck in it. Look up the Eight of Cups on the internet if you want to, and sort of explore the meaning of that. I like this card. It's sort of like, but it's sort of like, if it's sort of like, yeah, fully moving beyond that energy, fully using just that, using that last pump of anger, if you will, or frustration, to just fuel yourself to move beyond this energy, and to fully, and then get angry with the Knight of Cups. I'm hearing get angry if you want to, but use that energy in a proper way to move forward, to heal, and to feel fully human again, almost. It's such a funny thing to say, but that's what I got. Anyway, that's what we've got for pile number 2. That sounds like a very heavy and yet expansive and motivating and moving forward and healing reading. So I like the energy of it ultimately. So yeah, that was good. I'm just gonna get a drink of water, and then I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hello, pile number 3s. Is that a drink of water for my voice? And let's see if it's the green flashlight pile. So what do we have? The moon. I'm already feeling a healing energy to something that you've wanted to. Oh, interesting. I'll cover up these cards because of good old YouTube. We've got 2. The moon and the star have got imagery that YouTube doesn't approve of. But 2 of Wands. So what I'm hearing, and I'm getting the message pretty clear. It's sort of like you're moving, because the moon is like this kind of emotional energy. It's sort of this emotional energy that we can get stuck in, that we can kind of almost be fearful of. And with the 5 of Wands, it's sort of like this conflict energy and inside of yourself, that, and the moon can almost be like almost scary. Like I said, like it's our emotional deep wounds, our deep subconscious, or deep wants, desires, our inner conflicts, our subconscious mind, or the deep emotional mind, if you will, right? And if you can see them, they've got this kind of scary, I sort of covered it up, but like it's like these deep dark feelings I'm hearing. They're not going to, the conflict is, I'm hearing you're kind of, you're sort of, the astrological influences, the moon influences are helping you, or even the collective conscious influences are helping you move beyond this conflict. And I'm hearing you may be a Pisces, or maybe feeling water sign Pisces like energy right now, but I'm hearing it's a good thing, because you're feeling the star, right? You're moving out of the moon and into the star, which is really interesting energy. And I'm hearing you're having very much a self-confidence boost with the Queen of Swords, and I've got you are a badass full of life. This is an interesting card that's in this particular tarot book. So it's sort of like you're using your power to get out of this energy. And I'm hearing that, yeah, you want to move forward. 2 of Wands, because 2 of Wands, it's sort of like you're deciding what to do, deciding what direction to go in. And as I'm hearing that, yes, you are moving out of this energy, but it's sort of like there are some things you can do to make it go quicker. I'm hearing, okay, one thing I'm hearing interesting is phone, something to do with your phone, is like turn it off at certain times, so like you only allow certain people into your energy field. I'm also hearing like something about escapism for you, like escapism. I'm hearing escapism isn't necessarily bad, because sometimes with escapism, like watching Netflix for hours, or sort of getting involved in something like, I don't know, smoking a lot of pot, doing something or other. Like, those can be not necessarily bad things, but they can be bad things. And it's sort of like you want to sort of direct yourself in the right direction. Whatever you're doing, make sure that you direct yourself and that you are steering this energy in the right direction. So I'm hearing that you are not to be afraid, because it's sort of like you want to have this bold energy moving forward. And I'm hearing something about you want to have a bold energy coming forward, and you want to fully be clear about your goals. So I'm hearing there's been a lot of emotional stuff going on, and you do have a very clear about what you want to manifest in your reality, because you're releasing these conflicts. But I'm hearing to fully release these conflicts. Just to create a sense of clarity, you may want to even organize the clutter in your room. And I'm hearing something about I'm hearing something about allowing certain energies into your sphere. Like, I'm hearing the sense of, like, for example, if like a mother-in-law or a needy friend or like a really controlling boss, that kind of energy, they keep on calling you, they keep on infringing on your space. I'm hearing that it's good that you've connected to the emotional energy, but it's sort of like you want to create a sense of clarity. You want to create a sense of clarity about what you want. And then once you do that, it's sort of like once you have a clarity about what you want and you believe that you fully deserve it. Like, I see your reality coming into focus, very strong focus. And I'm hearing you've done a lot of healing energy with the green flashlight. Green is very much about a healing energy. But it's sort of like now it's time to decide what you truly want. And to have with a Queen of Swords, it's absolutely like having clarity about what that is. And clarity of what that is. Interesting. And I'm hearing you could want different things. King of Cups, it could be like a particular type of partner that you want to create in your life with the King of Cups. And it could also be create a certain opportunity, or it may be a way of communicating boundaries with people around you that sort of like invade your space. Like, for example, I'm thinking an example like a boss that gives you too much work or takes advantage of you, or a mother-in-law that harasses you, or a friend who dumps her problems on you for 2 hours at a time. So I'm hearing you want to be clear about the kind of energies that you want in your life and what you're willing to put up with. Like, for example, like I'm hearing, very clear about that, what you're willing to and not willing to put up with people. And then I'm also hearing like goals, like being very clear about what your goals are. And I'm hearing like maybe putting one to three. I'm hearing for some it could be one particular goal that's very important, and that will suffice. But I'm hearing for some it could be 3 goals. I'm being very clear about what that is and sort of solidifying that energy into this reality. Like, you've gone into the emotional field, and that's very important. In the emotional field, it clarifies into this field. But I'm hearing you want to sort of be very clear about what that is, and then also clear about the kind of emotional energies of what the partner it is, or the people that you want in your life. But I'm hearing that the clarity is important, taking the emotional energies, like sort of from your subconscious about what you truly want, because we can get lots of information with the Moon card, with our like the emotions, like we can get clear of that, right? And I'm hearing, there's conflict, because sometimes it's like I'm hearing something else. And sometimes there's a part of you that feels you don't quite deserve what you want. So it's sort of like you've gone into that energy, but it's either you don't feel like you deserve that you want it, to have it, or you don't know how it can come about. So I'm hearing that create almost a line from this unconscious creative life force energy and create a line into this physical world almost, because they're almost the same world, but they're different, and they work in tandem with one of each other, like the dream world, the unconscious world, from which all sort of emotions, desires, and clarities spring, and basically put it into this world, is what I'm hearing. And do that with self-love, of course, but also just with knowing that it can be in this world. It can be in this world. It's sort of like you can be in this world and connect those two realms. And maybe that's here what you're here to do too, partially, but connect those. Interesting. It's like connect the emotional astral realm, the clarity of that, and bringing it into this realm is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing, don't be afraid of these realms, these sort of deep dark realms. Know that they want to support you. They want to, even the darker energies, because I'm hearing maybe sometimes you've encountered some darker energies. I'm like, do not be afraid of these, these darker energies, but know that they can be, everything that you want can be yours once you fully sort of integrate these energies. For some reason, the dream world, the astral world, into this one. And I'm hearing I'm trying to exactly feel what that means, but I'm hearing you'll know it. It will speak to you on an unconscious level, and you will know what that means. You will fully know what that means. Interesting. So that's what we've got. I'm hearing believe in yourself and believe that you fully deserve to have the absolute best of who you want in this reality. Now, alright, so now let's move on to pile number 4. Message from your spirit guide. Let's see, what information do we have? So I've got something interesting. 9 of Wands. So I've got that, and then we've got other cards here, but I just pulled the 9 of Wands and the Devil. So I'm hearing you're defensive for some reason because of something, a devilish energy, Queen of Wands, and you really want to, I'm hearing almost an energy of somebody holding you hostage. Interesting. And they're kind of trying to control you or something, some energy, or you may feel that some energy in your world is trying to hold you hostage in some way. And I'm hearing that it's sort of like this is your last break, or your last break for freedom. And I'm hearing you will succeed in this break of freedom from this situation, and you will receive the world, is what I'm hearing. I'm going to cover that up right here, but it's sort of like you will say I've got the world card, which is a sort of a completion, but something, it's almost like it says, I'm hearing this speed bump, this last speed bump that you're facing. And it's sort of like how to get over it is, I'm hearing sometimes it is with sheer willpower, but other times it is with going deeper into your emotions, or sometimes it is with some other energy. Because it's interesting, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is a powerful energy, almost a frustrated, angry, passionate energy, which is a positive things at times. But then we've also got the King of Cups, which is the height of emotional understanding. So it's sort of like, I'm hearing it could depend. For some, you may want to go at this situation with a brute force, and that will help you get over this sort of emotional energy. It will help because I'm seeing this speed bump, and you'll get over this speed bump with that that type of energy is what I'm hearing. But for others, it's like it sort of requires either dealing with the emotions within yourself or with someone else. I'm hearing like deciding how much someone can or cannot be reasoned with. And I'm hearing that this person that you're dealing with may be defensive. They may be attacking, but there may be an emotional way to basically move beyond them. There may be a way to emotionally move beyond this person as well, or the situation. I'm hearing it, it could be like a workplace situation, like a boss that's being difficult, or someone, friend, partner, or I'm hearing more just somebody who's kind of making things difficult for you is what I'm hearing. But it's sort of a situation that's making you difficult. But I'm hearing to move by, and I'm hearing in some cases it's all in your mind, but in some cases it's not at all in your mind. In some cases it's something in between. I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying that in a like a derogatory way, but it's sort of like, it depends on the situation. It almost like, for some, I'm hearing this person very much as a threat, or the situation is a threat. In some cases, it's almost like you're feeling that it's a threat when it's something that's almost something that you need to face, not face within yourself, but something along those lines, like just something that you need to free yourself within yourself that will help you move beyond the situation. So it's like, yeah, it could be a combination of the person, like something, a demon in your mind, and the demon is being sort of out there. But sometimes it's like when we deal with it, even if the person is a real, or the situation is a real threat, sometimes when we deal with the demons in our mind, we they shift, even if they are. It's sort of like this energy of the Three of Pentacles. It's like they're looking at this person right here. Right? They're looking at this person. I covered my thumb with them, but because YouTube doesn't like that kind of imagery. But it's sort of like you're looking at this, and it's sort of like, okay, what I'm seeing with this card is, you see she's painting here. She's painting somebody, a naked person there, and I'm covering, of course, YouTube. But it's sort of like, as she paints it, it looks like a demon, but as she paints it differently, she thinks of it differently, it may shift a little bit, and it may be still a demon, but as she changes her perspective, it may shift a little bit. It may turn into something else, something that is different, and it still may be threatening, maybe, but different, or it may be less so, is what I'm hearing. Or they may see, it's sort of like the inherent energies underneath the situation. And let's see if I can get some other information about moving beyond this particular challenge. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what other information we can get. The Six of Cups. And the Tower. So I'm hearing that I'm hearing different things, but I'm hearing even if the situation does, quote unquote, blow up in the most extreme of situations, it will still have a gift in it for you, and it will help you release something that you've held painfully close to you for a long time. So this, I'm not saying it's necessarily a good situation, because we don't like to think of it like that. But it can definitely excavate something into like a new sort of level, is what I'm hearing. And let's see, yeah, Four of Swords. So I'm just gonna say some affirmations to sort of end this reading. But some of the affirmations are, I can see clearly now all the nuances of the situation. I can see clearly now all the nuances of the situation, and as I see the nuances of the situation, it shifts for me. As I see the nuances of the situation, it shifts for me. Shifting energies do not always feel comfortable, but they are necessary and they are productive. The shifting energies in my situation will lead to something that is deep and spiritual and healthy for me. something that will truly nourish my soul. So, and also I seek that only which will truly center and nourish my soul. And I know what that is. I always know what will truly nourish and what will truly nourish my soul. Alright, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, message from your spirit guides. And I hope you have a terrific day. Goodbye.